Kevin Shen, and this is the saxophone audition video for Ontario Provincial Honor Band. This is the D chromatic scale. For this scale, you want to have a lot of air direction to a high D, and also a lot of air for the support. There are 3 fingerings that you want to watch out for that can make a smoother chromatic scale. One is the F sharp to prevent you from switching between lists. And the second one is the B flat, so it's easier to go from A, B flat to B. And lastly, it's a C sharp, which you move up for this key is known as the TC. That way, there won't be an awkward slide between 3 keys during your chromatic scale. It's a B flat major scale. The starting note being the lowest note on the instrument is a bit more difficult than the other note. So make sure you have enough air support to get the low B flat out. For the middle B flat, I would suggest your finger to stay on B flat, 1 and P. That way it's a lot easier than switching to other alternative B flat fingerings. This is a B flat major arpeggio. Always make sure you have a lot of air and support to get through more than just the arpeggio. This is the E major scale. You always want to make sure you have a lot of air and a lot of pressure to get through the scale, and don't hold back on the dynamics. This is the E major arpeggio. So I would suggest you keep your pinky on the G sharp key, so you won't have to press any additional key. This is Etude number 1 for Etude set B. For Etude number 1, you want to make sure you're constantly subdividing your head in 16th note. That way your 16th note would be in time. For example, by subdividing your head, you can make sure that the 16 notes are in time, and also you can make sure that you're not rushing. For the trill at the end of this etude, I would suggest you to trill on C2, holding the C. This is Etude number 2. For this etude, you want to have a light staccato for the character and a contrast between the slur and the staccato. Always make sure that you're blowing through instead of stopping your airstream for every staccato. Remember not to rush, or else this etude might get difficult as it goes on. For this etude, you want to pace yourself. Make sure you're only going as fast as the hardest part of the etude. And always remember, you don't have to play it as fast. It's better to have a slower and more accurate etude than a fast but slosses etude number 3. For this etude, you want to watch out for the accidentals. And remember that the accidentals carry throughout the phrase, such as the second bar of the second system. The A sharp also applies for the trill notes. For the trill note, I would suggest 1 and 5 for easier and smoother trills. For the third etude, make sure that you learn it slow and all the key signature and articulations are accounted for. Good luck on your audition, and if you have any question, you can refer to your teacher.
And we don't care about the young folks talking about the outside.